Viewer and subscriber Mercedes Aponte 6201 asked the question right here, which boots do you pair with the Asnes skis? Well, thank you very much, Mercedes Aponte 6201. I've got my Asnes skis here, which are 195 tall. I can't even get back far enough. I'm 183 tall. And I've got my boots, the Asnes Mordre Pro. These things are like super old now, 14 years, and they still work well. I've got the 3-pin voile bindings without the hydraulics. That's for a different style of downhill skiing. And these are directional. There's the outside pin that if you don't put the boot on the right direction, it won't fit. Trust me, I've tried. And you can see the 3 pins on the bottom here, and I'll tell you why I choose this boot in a moment. And all I do if I not put a hole through my studio ceiling here, is I put the boot on there, clamp it down without pinching my finger, locks in, and then I put the hydraulic or non-hydraulic cable back here. It's funny, it's actually easier to do this standing up on the ski, and then I lock this bad boy back here, and now my boot is fully tied in with the cable, with the 3-pin binding, and it doesn't break away. It's not like a regular downhill ski. Now, why do I choose a 3-pin binding instead of a triple N? Very simple. When I've been in the Ulu house at Old Camp in Kringlershoang, Greenland, there are a bunch of broken skis during expeditions shown, and almost all the broken skis had the triple N bindings because that little plastic mechanism that you're supposed to lock down over a month and a half of skiing in the Arctic, those things break. A lot of them break, and people end up having to wire lash all their ski stuff together. And ooh, did you bring wire on your expedition to try and keep this thing together? I have seen one triple N binding break. They actually broke the toe clamp bar. I have no idea how they did that. I have a venture to guess. If you don't get your boots in the 3-pin position correctly, or the holes are full of ice, let me show you that. And I have this happen every day when I'm out there skiing because my boots are old. Terry Williams, come on baby, there we go, unlock. It's funny, it's way easier to have pop off when it's cold and you're standing on it. You can see the 3-pin holes here, right there. Mine always got full of ice. Terry Williams, when we talk about this in our book, Two Friends and a Polar Bear, about our Greenland expedition. That's what Greenland looks like. His never had problems. All he would do was just kick his skis, the ice would come out, and voila. Me, I had to literally take the carbide tip of my ski pole, jam it into every hole, grind the ice out, every time I wanted to step on my ski, and it was an ordeal. I don't know if it's because I weigh a lot more than Terry. He's a much shorter guy than I am. But I would always choose 3-pin bindings over triple N when it really mattered, because if this breaks, I can still pretty much lash this together with a little bit of wire. If your triple N binding breaks, whew. Now, Alpha does make a triple N style boot. It looks like a Millay Everest or Olympus Mons. Super, super huge. Nowadays, I recommend using the neoprene liner instead of the wool car tanker. The wool car tankers were not warm enough in Greenland. I had to wear triple socks and my customized insulated gaiter to keep these warm. But the trade-off was that Terry got really bad blisters because his liners were so warm that his feet floated around. He was blistering because of the sweat. Tough call. I figured out if I could put my insulated gaiters over my boots, my toes were okay. I would rather have that, you know, right on the edge of cold versus getting blisters. Do you have frostbite or do you have blisters? Tough question. But Terry preferred those neoprene liners. So that's overall what I can recommend, because you can always cool yourself off, but if your feet are too cold, so get the neoprene liners for these. So Mercedes Aponte, thank you so much for the question. Viewers, please ask questions in the comments below. I'll do my best to get to them. Thank you very much. Please like, comment, and subscribe to the channel.